It was like as soon as I got back home from class. I went to go pick up the little girl and go sit on the track. I kind of glanced at her. I seen my name. Oh wait, man, bitch alert. The bitches is on fake. Oh, okay. The bitches all mad because bitches they ain't paid, and that's on the motherfucking mob, bitch.
Sometimes at the start, you can feel all by yourself. But I have a partner, but I can't turn no one else. So don't isolate yourself when there's nobody around. I'll be there to think of them.
So Shay, what does your pussy sit in your pants like?
A fucking grapefruit is real fat and succulent. It vibrates a little bit when you touch it.
What I truly feel about. Can't nobody break this bond. You're one-on-one. Just now we have it one-on-one.
What's motherfucking popping up? I got y'all another fucking YouTube video.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. I'm so in love with you. I don't know just what to do. See, every day I'm with you. I feel so warm and new. I love everything about you. I guess that's why I call you my boo.
The remix, honey. Yes, I'm giving you everything right now. I'm from the hair. This was not this was an accident, okay? You see the heart? This is a heartfelt video. An influencer, you always doing your hair, keeping your hair done. And I'm going to, I don't know how many stylists. But I feel like a true bad bitch, you know, sometimes you really can't get to a stylist. And there was times where I didn't have any hair knowledge at all to take care of myself. And I really just couldn't go. I had to sit down. I like practicing. This is like me, you know, playing around. I only do it with my old wigs, you know, new installs. I'm going in a chair. But, you know, I like to practice on my old wigs, you know, just put them on here and there while my new wigs are on the way. I think I did pretty good for myself. No shade. I'm going to be bringing you guys ASMR inspired mukbang featuring American Deli. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Sit back, relax, get your snacks, and tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend that you're going to call them back because we're about to chat. Because I'm going to finally be sharing with y'all the story of the time I was homeless. Listen, it's the reason why we chose American Deli. Now this is just a little 10-piece. It's a light work today. Y'all know back in the day we do a 15-piece, half honey hot, half honey lemon pepper bitch with a large lemonade and 3 ranches. Today I got a 10-piece, half honey hot, half honey garlic, with a side of fry and 3 ranches in my large. Strawberry lemonade. Me, I don't know about y'all. I have to get the ranch because and see, I be sprinkling the lemon pepper on my fries and wings, honey. Okay. I actually really like wings, so this is gonna be... So I know some of y'all are saying like, what? Homeless Shay? I've never seen... What? Yes, my college journey, it was a roller coaster. And I'll say to anybody, when you decide to go to college, if you know, go actually live on the campus, because I feel like that's one of the realest college experiences you can get. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to meet new people. And you're really going to develop as a person. The reason why I decided to go to Northern Kentucky University, because they accepted me. I got expelled twice from the same high school. I didn't think I was going to college at all. So when they said, you've been accepted, I'm like, girl, I'm finna get out of here. I was beefing with my mama. I was just excited to go. So we all know I went to school in Kentucky, right? Okay, boom. You know, we get new viewers, so I gotta have to, you know, it's a little repetitive for the old heads, but hey. I would say my college years were freaking bomb. I didn't know nobody. Only a few people had knew about me. I knew it was over because at week 1, when all the freshmen got to like intermingle and talk to each other and stuff, I was riding the bus with some folks and this girl was on FaceTime with her friend. I think in Louisville, I think she had recognized me, and the girl didn't know me that was on the bus. She was like, my friend said she know you. I'm like, dang. Oh, really? I was also excited to go to Kentucky because I had no family there. I had no friends. I knew that everyone that I would meet, like, I would have to get. I wanted to see if I can go across the country and not know anybody and survive and, you know, create, I guess, a name for myself, but like in the real world. Got up there, I hit it off with some of the coolest people that I still mess with today. Dede, Montana, Larman, Valesta, Alizé, Taylor, Jazz, even Prince, big booty ass. There was a big booty boy named Prince in my car. Oh, he was straight, but boy, that boy was big. Big booty, sour booty though. I feel like it's sour. Ooh, I'm talking shit. This how I was in college though, bitch. I'm not being fake. Everything was going good. Year one, I'm a freshman. I come through, you know, I'm from the, I got my style, I got my swag, you know, I'm just like, Girls is living because, you know, it's shade. But like, not because they knew me, just my natural personality. Like, when I met people, I hype folks up. If we went to a party, I love walking up on the group of girls that was probably off to the side, not turning up. I'll walk up on you so quick.
Oh, so y'all know how to dance. Okay, so y'all, your friend thick and she not throwing nothing, like.
I get the party going wherever I'm at. Everybody that know me know I party down. I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna be lit. So yeah, college was a blast, girl. I was up there messing with all the Kentucky trade. You know, I like going different places because I feel like I'm a queen of the world. So when I get an opportunity to go to a place that I'm not from, you know, you feel like because it's still in the United States, like it's not another part of the world, but it kind of is because you're not in the same spot you was when you was home. Oh, you know, your fry get cold, but it's over. Freshman, it was about I'm up there, you know, the dudes are saying, sometimes I'm somebody's first, and this could probably be to you if you're watching, if you gay, trans, whatever. Sometimes think of it like this: instead of assuming that everybody has been around someone like you, sometimes you could be the first time somebody see anything from the gay community at all in life. Ooh, my leg going to sleep. Not for real, like you sometimes could be like the first time. So like when I was coming up there, I'm going to Kentucky. These folks coming from Cincinnati and like Louisville. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to talk about like what's out there. Like, come on now, but people. And the black people there didn't choose to be there. And mom and their grandma did. Now you got a generation up there mad as hell. We not running from no more. And we up here in the middle of where? Dayton? First year's a hitch. They charged me out-of-state tuition, which was okay because I was coming from Georgia. And I was under the impression that the next year when I went back, you know, I would be charged in-state. The state of Kentucky said,
Use a Georgia Negro. We're gonna tax you like a uppity Negro from Georgia every year you wanna come here.
I didn't know this. First year done, we're coming back. I enjoy Kentucky. I came back after that first year, beef with my mom over the summer again. I was ready to go. I'm up there, you know what I'm saying, re-enrolled, got my new dorm. My freshman year, my roommate, I had 3 roommates. Matt and 2 other white boys. I never talked to them. Both of them were weird. Now listen to the story. A girl that I met, I'm not gonna use her real name because you know, I'm finna talk about her in this story. We're gonna call her Nina. Nina. I met a girl named Nina through Day freshman year. I used all the other real names. Okay. Me and Nina got real cool. Like that was my age when cool. Nina ended up getting an apartment off campus that next year. I don't know. Nina was into like fraud. Nina was a hood from Louisville. I think identity theft. Like she was a criminal, but I messed with her because she was cool. She real smart. I loved her because she know how to pimp a dude. Kentucky girls, don't sleep on me. So I'm never minding nothing because at this point, my grandma, I'm feeling like she gonna handle everything. I just gotta show up, keep going to class. She gonna handle all the back end stuff. Well, she was misinformed too. I'm gonna have to lay down for this story time, honey. My leg going to sleep. So yeah, girl. Ooh, chicken trying to run back up my throat. Now, this is how you suck all the meat off of a flat. Let me show y'all something. You see this? Gotta get it drenched in the range. You have to get it drenched in the range. Drenched in the range. Dressing so it is dripping. When it is drenched, it will drip. And then you take it from the end like so. You can take all of the meat off of it. Hold on 1 second. This is going to sound graphic. I warn you. Turn down your volume. One bite. So yeah, so girl, I'm up there and you know, I'm just never minding nothing. Like I'm up there, I'm enjoying myself. I got a little, you know, I know the area a little bit. You know, I'm not really an outsider. It's my second year around. I'm there for about a month and a half, and then they, you know, Colleges love reminding you, okay, so y'all are gonna have until, this long to pay off the rest of this for this year or last year, whatever. I'm assuming everything handled. I get a lovely email. So we're gonna be expecting you to make this payment of this amount. And I looked at the amount. Good googly moogly. I'm not gonna pay that. I knew it in my mind. I got the type of family my grandma would have flipped hell and high water to spend. I'm talking about she would have put me through school the whole nine. Because my family, they believe in that educational success, and I do too. But I be hearing stories about people in their debt. And, let me back that up. I be hearing about stories about people in their debts, and I didn't want to be one of them people just worrying about all of that. I didn't tell nobody because I felt like it'll work itself out. Still going to class, my all card. They give you a little card on campus. My all card still working. I can still take the transit for free. The college kids in my school, we get to ride the public transit. I don't know what y'all call the public transit systems in your city, but it was called TANK. Transit Authority of Northern Kentucky. I was riding the tank for free. It didn't take you no damn well. I was still getting all my benefits, girl. I'm still going there sliding. I still got my meals. The meals. I was eating good every day. That first deadline in the school year passed her, but they don't, they don't book too hard when you miss her. Come around September. I think October 1st may have been the second deadline. I don't know. I had been going to classes. Everything was peachy keen. I felt like just there's nothing could go wrong in my college experience. I didn't even worry about paying these folks because y'all really not finna come drag me out of here. Let's be real. Let's be real. Like, let's be all the way real. Y'all not finna come drag me out of here. So they didn't have to drag me. My second year, I had one roommate. His name was Trent, I think. Cool white dude. Trent messed it up with a boy from me in college one time. I'll never forget that. Trent gonna tell me he going back home across Kentucky for the weekend. Brought this dude over. And the dude didn't even come over to do nothing with me, but he was gonna lead to that. I'm sitting on my bed. The boy standing between my legs, about to grip on my thighs, and he gonna open the door. The boy jump back, because he... Girl, I could have ripped the lips off of Trent. And he ain't even had that many. Oh, let me stop talking about Trent. Trent was nice to me. His family, I met his family. The family was so sweet. So was Matt's family. Shout out to Matt. Trent wasn't there. All my roommates up there, one thing about all them white boys, they like working out. Yeah. Yeah. Gym rats. They want to be so healthy. They want to be so damn healthy, and for what? Want to work out. Get all that strong, get all that damn buffing to get your head knocked up with a damn crowbar. And what I mean if you can bench press 250 if you get hit upside the back of the head with a crowbar? You still gonna lay out like a fat... I will fuck up your wings and your fries, okay, bro? I'm laying in my bed. No, I think it was the end of my classes for the day. I see footsteps walk up to my door. Stop. A little letter come slide from underneath. Oh, nobody know me up here. I ain't got no mail. Let me go get it for Trent. Gotta be for him. I went over there, put it. And see, this is how I feel like them white folk evil. Because, like, how you... Okay. It was like as soon as I got back home from class. I went to go pick up the letter, girl, and go sit on Trent. I kind of glanced at it. I seen my name. Ooh. Well, hold on here. Wow. So I sat on my bed, girl, you know what I'm saying? I open up the letter and I'm reading. Dear Shaylin, we have noticed the non-payment of your final balance. And I'm going to just wrap it up in short. It was Wednesday. You have until Friday to evacuate your door. On God. On God. That's all I can say. Right. On God. My family don't know I've been getting these warnings. I'm thinking they sending her the same damn warning. I gotta worry about you. I gagged so bad. And I was sitting there, all I could think is, I'm by myself. My family doesn't know, and I don't think I want to call and tell them that I didn't want to stress them out and trying to get up there to get me so last minute. My family work, they got schedules. You can't just up and just go across the country. Like, taking off the time to take me up there to drop me off for school, they can do that. So I said, you know what? I came up here to see if I can do it on my own. Freshman year when I met Day Day and Nina and all them. Second year was good to them because, see, they stayed in their hood. So, you know, they worked stuff out. Day Day ended up getting his own off-campus apartment that next year, too. Day Day is my sister and my brother. Like, that's a lifelong college friend. Wish I met him earlier, but he's a college friend for a reason. First thing I did was call Day Day because he was the first time I felt like I had a big brother. He was a senior. I was like, Day Day, you're gonna laugh at this, buddy. I'm supposed to be out of my dorm in 2 days. I have nowhere to go. I don't know anybody in this state. I have no family to call, and I don't want to call home. Day Day said, damn, so what you gonna do? Day Day! I don't know. But it was understood between us. If something happened, Day Day wouldn't leave me out. He was like, you can come stay with me. Like, that's understood. I didn't know the breakdown. Day Day had an apartment. It was a 3-bedroom apartment, but each room was rented out to a different person. But it was like kind of the size of a townhouse, but y'all only got one room, and y'all share a kitchen, a living room, all downstairs. I don't know why they think everybody just want to lay on a twin bed. I don't know why that's standard. He told me, it's gonna be a little cramped, but it's something. I'm like, baby, I'm down with it. At that moment in life, it didn't sound embarrassing. It was just like, oh hell, yeah, let's do it. I want to stay up here. I don't want to go back home. I had a homegirl named Jazz who had a truck. She was from the A2. That's how we clicked it off. I hit her Jazz. I said, Jazz, I'm in some shit right now. I got to be out of my dorm. I can explain later, but I need to move. I was trying to be gone before whenever Tristan came back because, like, I didn't want him to see me. I got too much pride. I didn't want him to see me packing up all of my stuff, like, and I got to tell him, like, so I'm in there buzzer beating it. I just want to make it look like I dipped. Like, girl, I ain't fuck with you. Jazz had just went to class. She said her truck was in the parking lot. I went out there. I went up to her class and got her truck keys, ran back to my dorm, packed up everything I owned in that dorm, threw it in her truck, and I drove it across campus to Day-Day's dorm, and I unloaded it in there because I wouldn't have had no how else to move it. This is where speaking and getting to know folks, like, it really came in handy because I had friends that was, being able to help me through this situation. I ain't no car in Kentucky. And they offered his bed up to me, but like, girl, we too grown, man. I'm not gonna lay in that twin bed. I told him I can make a pallet on the floor. He had a desk in his room, and I literally would, at night, I would move the chair out of the way, lay the pallet underneath the table, get one of his pillows, and literally go to sleep. Set my iPad up, and it would look like a big old movie screen in my face. And I was sleeping on the floor for the rest of the year. I stopped going to class because I was no longer a student. I was already working at Taco Bell, so I was just picking up more hours at work. And I just said, I'm just going to thug it up here until I'm actually ready to go home. Like, I might actually thug it up here and get my own place and not go back home. Y'all were none the wise. I was still, even before that, I was still walking across campus, going to the band room just to stay on live with y'all. Because one thing I knew, no matter what, going to school, distance myself from y'all, like, not speak to y'all. Like, y'all are everything to me. Y'all might like me, but I love y'all. Like, I have to speak to y'all. Y'all be my peace. Y'all are my constant. When I feel like, I don't know, a lot of things come and go, y'all haven't. A lot of people come and go. Y'all have not. Y'all have been my main constant, one of my main constants in my life, and you got to keep up with your constants that bring you joy and happiness. So, like, yeah, I didn't want y'all to worry for me, but I was still happy. I wasn't sad. But looking back at it, like, I was in a really tough pickle, but then it gets worse. So I've gotten into the habit of doing, going to work, chilling, stacking my paper, just having fun, just living YOLO, just day by day, honey. I'm young. Let me be fine. Day-Day is getting close up on December now. I've been here for a few months doing this. It ain't nothing. Day-Day is no longer a student either. And we're just working and just, paying our rent. I'm paying him my little share to be there, and he paying, and we just working. Day-Day wanted to go back home to his hometown, which is on the other side of Kentucky. He was my only link staying there. Remember, the other rooms were rented out to students. So when he was leaving, he broke his lease. I actually asked him not to. I said, like, I could continue to pay the shit if you just left and you could renew it for next year because they don't come and check on you. Nah, he didn't want to risk that, but it was smart. It was smart because I probably would have let, I'm a look at it. I'm a little wired different, so I'll be trying to break the system. When he made that decision, it's kind of like, okay, he's making a decision for himself that is affecting me. I can't be in this position no more. My homegirl, Nina, Daddy had told me that Nina was going to let me stay with her. And I said, you know what? It's December. It's just this month. And after this, I'm going to take myself home. I'm not finna be no house hopping, bitch. That can't be me. No, ma'am. But they were my friends, and they knew that I was very far from home. So they really came through. Jazz hadn't talked to Daddy about it. When I spoke with her, she said he had briefly mentioned, but he didn't ask if I could stay. But, she ain't had no issue with it. So relocated for Daddy, and now I'm in Cincinnati. I ordered a big Uber truck from the campus to her apartment. And when I got there, I had already been coming over her house here and there to chill with her. She would smoke with my other friends. It was another influencer up there that So I had already been over there, like, familiar with her. This is where this story took a dark turn and where I just could never see myself messing with Nina again. And since this story time, Nina has texted me trying to be nice to me. And I don't hate her, but understand what you do to people. So it's coming up on Christmas break. Everyone's finna leave for, like, the rest of the year. When it boiled down to it, at that time, I had bought a ticket to go home on the Greyhound or the Megabus, one of them. The ticket was very expensive because I had also had to pay rent, but I was working a fast food job, so it's just like, I'm not even having enough. Then I got to pay my cell phone, but it was like, it was getting a lot for me. So I had finally bought a bus ticket to go home, and I missed it. I missed the times. Buy another bus ticket. I didn't have it. I didn't have it. And so I was going to be stuck up there until my next paycheck. Living off of minimum wage is just not going to work. It was $8.10 in Kentucky at the time. $8.10 an hour. Jesus. How do you live? Everybody's leaving campus. Everybody's going home. Jazz's apartment, she stayed there with her dude and this white girl. Yeah, at the time I was working. It ended up being another boy. The day that they were going to leave to go back to their hometowns, the girl lived somewhere in Ohio. Them two was the only one that had a key. I didn't have a key. Nina was at work. We worked at the same job. Nina was at work. I had to come in later. I'm texting Nina like, when you get off work, like you was going home. She like, yeah. Okay, well, when you go home, can you leave like a key under a mat or something? Like, I don't know, something for it because I'ma still stay here. Oh yeah, I got you, girl. Okay, so boom, I'm getting ready. Now at the time, I had rode the bus. I had rode the public bus to my job back and forth. I had been doing that for a while. I get to work. I'm at work. Everything's all normal. I could literally see everyone across the street like leaving campus with their bags and stuff. They not come back to next year. Woo. So I work my shift and I get off work. I get ready to catch the bus. I get on and I'm on the way back home. Think about anything other than like probably what I'm gonna eat because I done been at Taco Bell all day long. It's snowing up here. I'm not from this area like that, so like all of this weather is just real icky. I don't like freezing. I'm just gonna go here eat. I know I bought me something to eat, so I'm gonna go ahead and cook this. I was just chilling. Why do I get to Nina's house and I see all of my stuff on her front porch in the freezing cold? Snow is on baskets. Like my suitcases is out there. My baskets, it's like some baskets of my clothes have snow falling on it. I'm like, so I call Nina. Hey Nina, where's your roommate? You know, the door's locked. You know, I'm just not. It's not dawning on me that you did this, little girl. Like your roommate finna get it. Yeah, because I think she set my stuff, you know, outside Nicole, and I'm just have to check her. Can you just let me know where she stay at in Ohio? Because I'll probably make a trip up to her hometown throughout this week. But, you know, anyways, girl, where the key at? Oh, I took my key with me. Oh, you know, I set it outside real quick because I thought, I told her to put it back in there. Nina, why'd you sit it outside? I thought you was gonna go stay with this other girl. We're gonna call her Rainy. I thought you was gonna go stay with Rainy. I know who that is, but I barely talked to her like that. Like, what you mean? What? Who playing in my face? So I'm like, so you really said, like, where are you at now? I'm almost to Louisville. Could it get any worse?
Day's gone across the state. Nina's gone across the state. So is her roommate across the whole state. I'm by myself in Kentucky and big old. All my stuff is out in the mother freaking cold.
She give me Rainy number. I call Rainy. Rainy say, girl, you can stay in my dorm because I'm gonna go home and I'm not gonna be in there. And my roommate going home too, so you'll have the whole thing to yourself. Shout out to my girl Rainy. Because I had known her. She had always been nice to me. We worked together. She had always been sweet. I never knew that she would be willing to come to my aid like that. Like, I never thought that I would be in a position to need aid like that. And I really did. And she, oh my gosh. I remember calling another Uber, putting all of my stuff in that truck, that van. I remember walking down them steps from her front door. They had locked everything down. The roommate took her key too. I remember walking down. I said, girl, ever. It was done for her. Done for her. Why would you, done? I don't even, done. You could have told me so much. No. Please, no. I got to the campus. I met up with Rainy. She seemed to know that I was just stressed. And I was like, she said, you're good. Anything you need, just let me know. I only stayed 20 minutes from campus. Bet. I stayed in there for the rest of the Christmas break and New Year's break. I remember one day, I don't know if it was actually on Christmas, I was hungry as hell. I hadn't eaten. She had nothing but oatmeal in there. I was eating oatmeal and I think drinking Capri Suns. Like, that's the little snacks, the granola bars. She had granola bars in there. Everything was closed for the holidays. I ain't eat nothing. Family don't know I'm in turmoil. I'm telling them I'm good, boo. I remember so I didn't have an all card no more. And she Rainy didn't leave me her all card, which is you can swipe that to get in and out of buildings. I didn't ask her for hers because like that's yours, personal, like woo. And they cost money. I spent like $80 on all cards because it was like $10 to get new ones. I stayed losing mine. So I came up with this plan. The building was virtually empty. I remember I got some tape out of her room. She had some strong duct tape, and I went to the door that led to outside the building, and I taped the thing back so that literally like when you closed it, it would just bounce back like it wasn't locked. I did that. It had worked for about 2 days. I'm guessing somebody had came back. One other person seen it, took the tape off. I gagged because at that point I had been doing it for 2 days. I walked out of there. I was finna go get me something to eat. I was just finna walk around until I found something was gonna be open on Christmas. I know. One of the worst Christmases ever. When I walked out that door, I heard it snap. And when it had the tape on it, that sounded like it locked. I froze a little bit. I turned around. I went to go pull it. Nothing. No one around. I'm locked outside. I text Rainy. Nothing. She's with her family. She's busy. Whatever. No one. Who else can I call? Everyone else that I know is far away. I have nobody. Okay, don't freak out. I walk around. I'm still hungry. I'm going to go find me something to eat. Didn't find nothing to eat. I spent 7 hours outside. It started getting dark. I remember walking to the middle of my campus where they be having little stuff for the freshmen at the beginning of the year. I sat down. And I remember just hugging myself in my jacket, just like hands under my armpits. And I was just sitting there just like, wow. I'm really like, yo, what we gonna do? I walked around the whole campus to see if I could find one person. I ended up there. I didn't find nobody. Until seeing one boy walk into his car from that building's direction, ran up on him. Sir, I lost my all card. It's holiday season. I need to get back in the door. I need to get back in my room. I couldn't go home for the holidays. Can you please just let me in? He had knew me on campus. He had seen me, and he let me back in. When I got back in there, I had realized that I hated her dorm building because I didn't just need a key to get in that building. I needed a key to get in her room. She didn't have a door key. You had to put the key in her door too. I can't wrap my mind around it. Why? There was no tape on that one either. I put tape on both of the doors. Tape just disappeared. By the time I had got back in there and that dude had let me in when I got to her room, you had to put the key in it. That's why I put the tape on it too. Somebody had took the tape off of that. I'm in the hallway, the lobby of that building, outside of her room. I slept there for 2 days. It's now December 7th. I slept in the chair. No cover, no nothing, so it just looked like I was chilling. I was still going live though. Y'all didn't know nothing. Y'all just thought I was chilling like, what? Y'all kept me going. When I say that to y'all, I really mean that. Y'all keep me going in ways that y'all don't know. Getting on live and seeing that my personality or something I could say would just turn somebody else's day around, or y'all will be excited to see me. I'm like, I'm going through hell. It kept me motivated. Like, it's going to get better. I'm going to get home. I remember I went live, and while I was on live, somebody had cashed out me like $250 for Christmas. And I know you're not asking for this, but I love you, Shay. And I know you couldn't go home, so I hope you can use it. Girl, she didn't even know she bought my ticket home. Yes! My God, won't he do it? See, I believe in him, baby. He'll take care of you. I didn't know how I was going to get back. Girl, I thought I was going to work over the dang on thing. My job closed for Christmas, so I couldn't even work to make more money to pay for what the hell I was going to do. Y'all came through. That woman, and I remember her. I will never forget her. I told her, you don't even know what you just did. Thank you. Like, I was able to get a ticket. It was going to be a few days away, but I was going home. Bought my ticket. Finally called my family and told them what happened. They said, boy. We all related, so they know I'm crazy and I'm going to thug it out till I can't. That was the toughest Christmas I ever faced, and I faced it. And I want to let you know, no matter how bad some of your situations are, you got to believe that something great is going to happen. You got to know that you're a great person first. You got to accept that you're a great person. When you accept that you're a great person, you got to believe that crazy, great miracle things are going to happen in the midst of a situation that you may not know. I honestly did not know where help was going to come from. I was going to keep going and going and going until my job said that I could come in and work and I could start making stuff. It was going to have to get done, but you just never know. That's why I stress so hard. You got to keep a positive attitude. Love yourself and be yourself unapologetically. That don't mean just when everything's going good. You got to love yourself and be yourself at all times, because you never know how that could bless you. Oh, it gets me touchy because that was a powerful moment in my life. the lesson for this video.
Pay attention to them damn final notice emails if you're in college. They will put you out.
Also, I don't want to hope that someone out there is going through something, but if you find yourself around the holiday season in a tough bind, a situation is not as perfect as you want it to be, I want you to know what you see through your eyes is your world, and you run it. You run it. You run that. Don't run it into the ground. Looking down, pick your head up. A lot of things are easier said than done. That's why we're saying them. But to do it, that's where you come in. I like to think of situations that I go through as battles. Battles come, battles go. The war rages on. And that I will be victorious in. That you got to know you will be victorious in. And now this Christmas, instead of sitting outside in the cold, it's pretty warm in here. God is good. All the time. And all the time. That's right. Let's wrap up. Let's go home. Well, I just want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your cousin about me. You know you live for all of this. Remember to love yourself and be yourself unapologetically, baby. I mean that. And remember, if you carry yourself like royalty, these folks is going to have to respect you. But until next time, ooh, them wings is moving through a beach. I'm finna go get on the toilet.